Okay then. Are we ready? I think we are. Let me get some music in here so it's not as quiet. And with that, I am now ready to say hello everyone. It's a fair programming error that just refused to be fixed code here. Gonna have to move some stuff around. And god damn it, it happened again. I was hopeful. I was hopeful that chat would work today. It does not, in fact, work today. That is very annoying. I'll really have to, I think I'll have to really look into that. Google some shit, see if anyone else had the problem. I can't be the only one who's had this problem. I can't be the only one having this problem. There have to be other people out there who have similar issues. Oh well. Anyway, hi Kiseki, hi Neon. Neon, congrats on being first. You were very quick with that one, huh? But yeah, I really have to figure out what the fuck is wrong with chat and why it's not displaying for me. There must be some reason, and there must be at least some person who knows what's up. For now though, let me just put all this stuff away. There we go. Fish storage is slowly filling up. And I'll put away my massive rod. Why do you have shrimp? Why not? Anyway, hi. Also, Spinne, hello. Where did I... It should have been somewhere over here, right? Right? Oh, there we go. That's where I deposited all of my seed. Magic, of course, magic. Understandable. Understandable, Spinner. Magic obsessed Terrarian. Yes, yes. I understand. I totally do. Okay, now let's think. So I once again have zero inspiration for how I want to approach the 02 room. So I've decided we're gonna be doing some other rooms first. And yes, some other rooms. I actually want to take care of multiple today if I can. So let's do that. Just trying to think how to... I think I'll go for that. And the other one will be... That has to be a double bed. And now the question is, do I do grey or do I do lime? I think I'll do grey. Actually, light grey or regular grey? I think regular grey is actually better. So I'll be doing 3 rooms right now, I've decided. Alright, then I'm gonna need some... oak fence and some planks, please, and some torches, please. Oh, I already have some torches on me. Duh. Stream notification now. Delayed notifications. Imagine that. Whoop. Give me some rails and then a... Let's actually grab 2 of these, I think. Then, continuing on, what else? Actually, maybe I'll mix in some leaves. And some oak logs. Sure, I'll take that. Why do you have so much EMC? Is it really that much? I lost a lot recently. I had 2 million at some point. But I mean, to be fair, a single cupcake is worth 230, and I keep getting those for free, so that's a big bonus. Let's see, what else? Alright. Give me some... Endstone is only worth 1 EMC, apparently, which is interesting. Obsidian. Let's see. You know what, let's grab some stairs and some slabs. Yeah, really filling up my inventory right now. I only have per stairs. Okay, I can't work with those. Not really. Okay, let's go upstairs first and see where we go from there. Alright. So... I'll work on the left side. Yeah. We'll start with room 20. Sure, 20 it is. Right, I keep forgetting. These waifus have fat asses. There we go. Okay, so this will be gray and gray. That would not be centered. This would be centered. And then I can, like, maybe do something like this. Give me some of these planks. We'll do something along these lines. There we go. And torch it up because we can. There it is. And then we'll add in something like, I think right here maybe. Like that. Yeah, and then the slabs over here. Put some rails, and then we take these two and just put them right there for storage. And then I need to really think how to keep decorating this shit. Maybe I'll just decorate the wall over here a little bit. I don't know. You decorate this by yeah, I know. Genius, truly. You are such a genius. Okay. Yeah, this is something. I think I can leave it like this for now. It's basic, but maybe I'll come back to it if I feel like it's not enough. Why is using doors so difficult? You know what, screw it. This is clearly not working. I'm sure this will be easier. Yeah, okay. I can fit through doors way more easily like that. Okay, let's see. Huh? Oh. Right. Right. I'll have to grab origin leaves for this. This stuff is not working. Okay, note to self, origin leaves. Grab those as soon as I can. Now what else do I really need in here? I'm definitely gonna need some kind of storage and stuff. Just makes sense. Actually, how about I just do like wall shelves, really? Like, yeah. And do them like really high up as well. Like varying heights where it's like all over the place. Like one of them be like reasonable, like down near the floor here, and then okay, next up I am gonna need to exchange some leaves and take care of that. So let's go. Because these leaves are not doing the trick. Should be very easy to find ones that work, though. Also, I remember now, I switched my diet to cheeseburgers last time around. Oh wait, are they called? Nope. Then let's just search for leaves, that might make it easier. Origin leaves, there they are. Okay, I found the leaves I need. Now I did say I wanted to grab some stuff for storage, so let's grab some chests. You know, let's spice it up, let's do oak chests. Just for some variety, you know. Then a crafting table. That wouldn't hurt. And yeah, let's take that stuff for now. Actually, no. Okay, let's use that stuff for now. Finishing rooms one after another today. If I can. Just so we get some good progress done, because we haven't done any rooms in a bit. Thanks for the cupcake. Yeah, this works. Just the essential blocks first. There we go. Let's start placing in this stuff right now. Yeah, something along those lines. Okay, let's eat a beast burger. Okay. And now I gotta mix things up a little bit. Add some of these in here. I just hear beast burger? You did. Whose room is this going to be? Well, this room and the one neighboring it are gonna have some stuff in common. Actually, these two neighbors make a lot of sense to be, you know, neighbors and stuff. Also, hello, Alex. Graduated in their apprenticeship. Ooh. Well, I don't think I need to guess, but congratulations. Congratulations. You definitely earned that. I can say, even without knowing the details. Okay. Yeah, no, I think this works fine. Ooh. And you got a streak going, I see, as well, huh? Congrats in that too, but more so congrats on the apprenticeship, obviously. Alright, that's 2 rooms done for the time being. I do think maybe I could expand upon some of this stuff more, but... yeah, this one especially looks like it would benefit from a few expansions. Maybe I'll add some furnaces and stuff in here. Yeah, that probably wouldn't hurt. Let's start things off nice and simple. Add like a crafting table in there. Like right here. And maybe a furnace there. And maybe another chest there. Is there a furnace? Still want to grab a furnace, I think. Yeah. Okay, but before I go down and do that, let's try figure out this room a little bit. Endstone slab does exist. Doesn't have EMC value though, because it's too low. Which is a shame. X. Craft. There we go. Let's do something like this. And then like that. And we put that up here. And we add some of this. Okay, yeah, something along those lines. Still needs a little bit more to the room, though. Obviously, it's still a bit empty, but... What kind of... What kind of stuff do we have here? Ooh, there are purple chests. The thing is, I don't have any purple. I only have purple stairs, which... I can't turn back into blocks. Had I gotten slabs, that would have been a lot easier. So I need to go to the end. If I want to finish this room in a way that looks decent, I have to do another trip to the end. There's no way around that. So I think for now... Well, I can install the furnace that I wanted to install, but after that I'll leave the rooms as they are for now. So let's put all of this stuff away. Wait, I put a little bit too much stuff away. I'm gonna need my warp stone back, please and thank you. And I want to always have some torches on me, just in case. I'm just gonna double check to make sure I don't have any purple lying around. I should have an end chest somewhere around here. Right? Maybe? There. Yep. No purple. Upsetting. Do you have enough chests? No. Never. There's never enough chests. HVGM is perfect for your channel? I know. Shoutouts if you can guess exactly which game it is. I don't know, obviously, because I picked the playlist, but... First there. So yeah, I think these two rooms at least are done. The final one, not so much. So this one here is gonna be... Boop. Boop. It's about time we finally start moving those idiots in here. Okay. Next objective. We go to the end real quick. Actually, before I go, do I have... Yeah, I have some on me. Also, thanks for the pads. Appreciate them, Alex. No song, it's one. If I don't know, it's anything but one. Well, I'll tell you, the entire playlist is 2. Head to bed now. Good nighty. Good night to you too. Good night to you as well. So I'll have to go to World Spawn for now. And then from here... Actually, wait, no. World spawn is where I have all the other portals, not the end portal, dingus. I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. What was I thinking when I went to world spawn? Well, I guess we're walking around here again for a bit. Just having a look around. CodeErr, I know, right? There's many places I could go. I could go to the Twilight Forest. I could go to the, what was that, Everdawn and Everbright, I think? I could go to the Nether. I could go to the wonderful and beautiful place of broken dreams known as the Ether. I can appreciate the ritual. Damn, there's nothing in that direction. Like, oh yeah, look at all those waypoints. And then you look over this way and it's just nothing. What is over that way? I mean, it's not like I never went this way. There's a village, for example. There's whatever the hell this area is. That looks pretty sick on the map. There's some kind of ruins over here. What in the Genshin map? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's not that impressive, really. Now, is it? There's some land over here that I never checked. Also, God, it's been a hot minute. I remember the Genshin days. Oh, the Genshin days are still very much so around. They are still around. Ooh, that looks fancy. The Rainbow Beach and all the colorful trees down here. Then the straight line across here. I think these are like some kind of wasteland. And then you have the desert village extending into that wasteland. I love it when there's just straight lines like this. You have been here for a minute. Speaking of almost 6, we are approaching the 6th anniversary soon. Next month, in fact. In fact, it's half a month away. Insane to think. I am not Unk. I mean, I am getting old. I can't deny it. I really can't. Even though I really want to. Let me just... Greater Leap. Let's, you know what, let's have a look in this direction while we wait for the Warp Stone to recharge. Because that is gonna take a few more seconds. Woo! Is Freerin looking for grimoires? I mean, I have a pretty good grimoire over here, one that I can customize to my liking. Even though it is correct, the greatest joy in magic is searching for it. Which I don't really need to do much right now with this grimoire. The height of magic. Look at all those turtles! What kind of collection? Interesting that this theme starts playing now. Well, I'll leave you be. I like turtles. Ah, ye olde memes. Man, this just reminds me how much I'm looking forward to Danganronpa 2x2. I wonder how I wonder if they're gonna remaster the soundtrack as well. You think they're gonna remaster the soundtrack for 2x2? Probably. My cryptid said it's time to disappear for another 6 months. Ah, yes. Well, in that case, I'll see you around in another 6 months. Thank you for being here. It is always nice seeing a familiar face. And Kirill, I see you too. Don't you worry. Happy to have you around as well. Ooh, I think my stone is charged. Alright. We're on the hunt for Purpur. How long has it been since I last went to the end? Dear God. Must have been forever. Did I actually kill the dragon twice already? Huh. Because there is a second gateway here. I only remember killing the dragon once, so... Huh. I guess I did more than I thought I did. Actually, there's an easy way to check. Respawn the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I did it again. Huh. I did do it twice. Now for the real important questions. Can Natsuki crouch? Nope. Damn it. Okay, let us consult the map. Oh. Where's the nearest end city? Oh, it's right there! Well, that makes things a lot easier. Unfairly OP? What do you mean it's unfairly OP? I have to explore the areas first. The only reason I have so much mapping is because I actually went out of my way to explore all this shit. Also, look at the terrain generation over here. Ain't that just silly? Look at this perfectly framed island. Alright, time to dismantle some structures. Oh, hello. Forgot you guys would be here. Oh, you're around the corner now, huh? Can I grab that? Please and thank you. Thank you. Is there another one down here? No? Oh, down here! Oh, you're attacking yourself, huh? Dude. 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 Are you okay? I mean, I got a shulker shell. They're not as valuable anymore, though, because they have an EMC value, so I can replicate them. Anyway, let's take care of what I actually came here for. Yoink, yoink. Anything else I need to yoink? Oh, hello. And stone bricks. Yep, didn't have those yet. Those are all stairs, no slabs, but I can make slabs should it really come down to it. By the way, do these structures not have a door? Oh, I guess that's supposed to be the door. Sick again? What is it? Does it say anal healing helped? That's one way to phrase things. And immediately make people ask questions. Sorry to hear about you being sick again. Oh, there we go. There's some slabs. Yoink. You know, I really shouldn't kill all of these. I know there's a way to make shulker farms. I'm not sure how, but I know that I need to keep one alive and bring it to the end portal, to bring it to the overworld, right? I think so. So I really shouldn't be killing them all. Let's just grab a little bit more purple while I'm already here. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Anything else I should grab while I'm here? I'm not sure. Let me think. Purple stone. Oh, I can make that. I can make purple stone. Not sure what that's useful for. But I could make it. Should I look around a little bit more before heading back? While I'm here. Bones! Hello! How are you? Oh god, the radiation hole. I remember that. I wonder if it's still as irradiated as I remember. After all, I don't think I've gone back to the radiation hole since that one mod updated. 40 degrees here with humidity, I'm dying. I am happy to report that things have slowly been cooling down a little bit where I live. But yes, the heat has been unbearable for me as well. Radiation hole. There it is. What a wonderful thing. I even placed some water so I could get down easily. Well, let's quickly go down and see if we get irradiated. Quick pit stop to get some air. So far, so good. I don't see any radiation. Oh, I even have some cobble down at the bottom so I don't fall out of the world. How nice. Huh. No radiation. Well, that's interesting. Did I get rid of all the irradiated materials? Why is there a random hole there? That is scary. I guess everything down here is fine then. Almost a shame. Ah, stupid auto pausing. Made 6 squats for my so good to fulfill my purpose. Well, at least you're keeping yourself busy. Whee! What are those things again? Are they hostile? Okay, they don't appear to be hostile. Not sure if I've killed one before. I have. You know what? I should probably leave now. I did what I came here to do. Is that another hole that just randomly leads down? Oh yeah, no, don't fall down there. Okay, let's return to base real quick. Can I use Morse code? I mean, you can. Not sure if I would understand anything. In fact, I definitely wouldn't. Skill issue, I know. Okay, let's see. Let's grab some purple. Maybe some slabs too, why not? And maybe some... I'll grab one of these. Candles. And then I'll make a purple chest. Let's actually make 2. Oh god, you know, your messages are a lot harder for me to read today because I still can't see my chat properly. Started sculpting clay to make a Warhammer 40k army. Means a lot to you. Well, then I hope progress will proceed to go smoothly. As smoothly as can be. Grab some pillars. Maybe a few more chests. Maybe a few stairs. Maybe some more end stone. Actually, let me search that up here first. Maybe there's some other end stone stuff I can make that would be cool. Is that my message, STTS? Which message? The sun is oh, the long one. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Again, chat is stiff. I easily missed chat today because chat is still not displaying on my monitor properly. I don't know what the issue is. I tried running stuff as administrator. It's still not displaying my chat. Let me read again. I feel like I haven't been here in a while. How are things going in Codeland? We put up curtains in our apartment, finally, so at least the heat is minimized with AC. Good to keep the sun out. Yes, that will help a lot. Latest goal for Minecraft today. We're still digging a hole. That is definitely still happening. And we're working on rooms in the Waifu Hotel. How did I not make an ender... Oh, right. Ender chest crafting changed. That's partially why. Well, I guess I should make one anyway. So that's 4 obsidian. Then I'll need this. Then I'll need a ghast tier. Then I'm gonna need some glass. Just regular old glass. There we go. Okay, and I need that 1 ore thingy now. Which I hopefully should have some. I should hopefully have some of that stuff. But not in there, apparently. I know I have some of it around here somewhere. There it is. But yeah, things are going quite well in Codeland, so to say. All things considered. There we go. Have gone better, have gone worse. But as you might be able to tell, I do have chat issues right now that definitely have been better. Okay. Anything else cool that's end-related that I could put up there? Not really. I can't exactly make end portal frames after all. End sand? Well, that's interesting. Oh, right, so for some reason, for the past few streams, it doesn't display chat in my Streamlabs. It just says there was an error displaying chat, and there's a try again button that does nothing. Like, it doesn't even, when I press it, nothing happens. Not even like a little circle or anything to show that it is trying again. It's just, it goes dark real quick because I clicked it, and that's that. So I have to look over at my other monitor, at my stream manager, to see if I can read chat. Or catch it as it's showing up there. Might have to sign in again? You think it's that easy? Would be nice if it's that easy. So I'm just gonna hope that it's that easy. And I shall try that, given the opportunity. Yeah, I think this kind of works. Okay. And IT. But yeah, turning something off and on again is a valid fix. The thing is, I have no means of testing to see if it works until I actually go live. Because there was an error displaying chat message only shows up once I actually go live. So, like, a lot of this trying to fix stuff is gonna be decided on a stream-by-stream basis. Enjoying the purple rooms? Ah, yes. The Urple. Very Urple. Could have a bit more Urple, almost. But I don't know what else would really fit in the room. I mean, I have the end theme down as... to a decent degree, methinks. I know, I am aware. At least we got 3 more rooms done today. That's progress. Three more rooms. I'll take that. And I still have not started this room, even though I already know whose room it's gonna be, simply because I do not know how to approach it. How does one make a room for 02? I don't know, even though I have seen the anime. I don't know if I should base it off of, like, the living quarters of the main cast, if I should go super into the sci-fi territory, if I should lean into her more, like, non-human aspects more. I just don't know what to do. If I should lean into her child backstory flashback, where she's in a snowy area, if I should focus on the fact that she kind of was a bit of an experiment and like make a bit of a lab-themed area. Make it asymmetrical? Contemporary. Ah, genius. But yeah, we've got 3 more rooms done today. You know what? We might as well get the advancement of the day done. Who is next on the agenda? Let me grab the book. And let me grab the ring. And let us brainstorm. Should be someone whose room is already completed. I should definitely pick someone whose room is already completed. Maybe? Had to Google her to remind myself who she was. It's not bad. She is one of the big names, though. Even if you don't know her, you have at least seen her if you're at all familiar with anime. She floats around the anime sphere. It's unavoidable to at least see her and be tangentially aware of her. But yeah, not being able to immediately pinpoint who it is, totally understandable. You know what, maybe we will go for Nezuko. So she likes bread? Or is that snowballs and... God damn it, it's hard to read that shit. Snowballs and berries, huh? Let's grab some snowballs, some berries. I'll probably focus mostly on snowballs because those are cheap. I might as well give her some berries to see if there's a different reaction. Alright, Nezuko. Here, take. Let's actually start with berry. Take. Oh yeah, of course. There is gonna be barely any... There's gonna be barely any real dialogue, is there? I mean, it's Nezuko. How is she expected to speak? Of course. Yes. You have some explaining to do? What do you mean? What is there to explain? It's Nezuko. And that prevents her from moving into the hotel how? It's a sanctuary, indeed it is. Where did she go? Nezuko? Oh, there she is! Are you aware? I mean, yes. But for one, this is a sanctuary. And for another, she is a fictional character. Just saying. She is not real. Which is why I will feel no guilt slaughtering her later. Damn it, he's right. Alright, what does she trade? Ah, I see. She wants snowballs for flowers, huh? And berries. Seems like a fair trade. I mean, to be fair, it's not like the currency is super expensive or anything. Oh. But I do see that using the power of EMC, the exchange is not so equivalent. 12 EMC for 32 EMC. Why does she want snowballs anyway? Probably, maybe because it reminds her of the past, because her family lived in a rather snowy area. So just, you know, reminiscing, I imagine. I have no idea what she's sad about. Maybe it's about the fact that her brother isn't here. Why did you close the door in front of your face? Head pat. Well then. I gave her a head pat, and what does she do? She walks out and closes the door. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, she's less sad now. We take those. Wait, where's she going now? What do you want? Oh, wait, she's going back inside. Your hair. Nezuko, your hair. Your hair, Nezuko. And your arm. Ah, yes. Some of my first... I honestly am trying to think, what were some of these things? Oh, right, I remember, right. Just going through some of the stuff in here while we're waiting for Nezuko to accept more presents. Wait, where's she now? Speak of the devil, where did she go? There she is. But yeah, some of the stuff in here, I mean, the obvious stuff like the dragon egg and the first, like, dungeon map I completed, and the first, like, maze map I completed, and the first treasure map. Some of my collectibles are obvious, but this godforsaken sword took me forever to get, and I'm never gonna use it. I just framed it because it took me multiple streams of just searching to even find another dungeon where this could drop. And then even if you find the dungeon and beat the final boss in it, it's not even a guaranteed drop. It took me way too long to get. Part of my first Nether Star. Alright, the random buried treasure map that spawned in as a regular map rather than a buried treasure map. Special sword. Just sword. I did something cool with this wooden sword. Alright, I killed a boss with it. That's why I have it framed. I killed a boss with the wooden sword. Okay, Nezuko, you're probably still in here, aren't you? Yes. Okay, it's time. A take of this. Goal reached, the chosen demon. Head pat. Alright, Nezuko, you know what must happen now. Don't resist. Outfit 2. Oh, it's the demon, her full demon mode. Okay. Does she take less knockback in this outfit? Feels like it. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, go back to default. Alright, follow me. I'll show you to your room. Dum-de-dum. Poor customer service. Whatever you say. To be fair though, at least she gets to enjoy this hotel now. Isn't it nice? Isn't it a safe space? Isn't it lovely? Get down from the counter, please. I'll show you to your room and then you can just enjoy whatever. Okay, get in here, Nezuko. Why did he kill her twice? Because she has two different outfits. And she immediately got up on the table. Alright, Nezuko. I shall leave you to it. What are you doing up there? I'm not gonna question why Aqua is climbing the... No, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. She can do whatever she wants. I'm leaving. It's Aqua? Yeah. Yeah, it is her. So, we understand she is stupid. Going to all those waifu rooms makes me remember I barely ever go to my room. Why do I barely ever go to my room? Probably because there's nothing there's nothing worthwhile in here. Other than my music collection. And by the way, have I given this mending yet? Yes, I have. I need to turn this into netherite at some point. It already has like all the best... Well, maybe not all the best. It has unbreaking and protection, and mending and respiration. What about the chestplate? Yeah, protection, mending, and unbreaking. Those are like the 3 most important enchantments. Maybe there's something else I should put on this stuff at some point. Depth Strider and Feather Falling is good. Honestly, I feel like mostly I just need to turn this into netherite. So you have a room? I do. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. There's nothing in here, though. Nothing at all. There. Needed to take a shower for the first time in forever. Let's get out of here. Clean! Okay, put that away. Throw the stuff back in here. And let's get on to part 2 of the stream. The thing everyone might have been dreading. The hole. Yay. Anyway, where were we? Alright, I should prepare my bag for this. Which one am I on? I think I'm on to this one at this point. Right? Yeah, that's the one I'm on. Okay. As the investigation music starts playing. Bam, bam. Gabe! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in. How are you? How did your stream go? Hope you're having a great day. Once again, as always, if you got a raid and run, that's totally understandable. We just got back to the hole after some building at the hotel. We actually completed not 1, but 3 rooms today to make up for the fact that we have gotten barely any progress done recently. With new rooms and stuff. Speaking of, I might actually have to expand the hotel again soon, because there's only 4 more empty rooms which haven't been constructed yet. And there's a lot more than just 4 remaining waifus, so... Yeah, I gotta get on that at some point. But yeah, pro has been going well. Glue, you say, huh? I'm sure that's not gonna be referencing anything specific. Ba-dum-bum. And this is why I kept the torches on me. Play Deltarune to find out. Oh, I will. When the full game is out. And dear God, I really am hopeful that I will not receive any more spoilers. I mean, I already know about 2 secret fights, essentially. Which I assume they're both secret fights. One of them might be a story fight for all I know, but something about the little images I've seen screams secret fight. In any event, I hope YouTube finally learns its lesson now that I've said not interested on 10,000 different Deltarune videos, that I am in fact not interested in Deltarune videos. But when will it ever learn? Who knows? Who knows? YouTube's sophisticated algorithm is in fact a piece of crap. Oh yeah, by the way, figured I might as well mention this, since we have reached another multiple of 10 today. That means, after today's stream, I hope I'll remember to do it right away, if not it'll be tomorrow, the poll will go up for the next mod of chat's choice. And I think, after this selection, I might reset the suggestion list. Does that seem fair? Does it seem fair to reset the suggestion list to give new suggestions a chance to shine? I think so. I think so. So yeah, today after, like, this poll will still be with the current suggestion list, but then once we hit stream 100, then the next poll that will go after that will be a reset list. But yeah, again, the mod that will get added for stream 100 will still be off the current list, but anything after stream 100, reset list. Look forward to it. Plus, stream 100 seems like the perfect spot to reset the list, doesn't it? I mean, can you tell me a more fitting number stream to reset the suggestion list on? I can't. $4.20. I mean, hey, we'll get there eventually too, but I don't want to wait that long to reset the current list. I'm sure we'll get multiple list resets at some point. I'm sure there will be multiple. Dum-ba-dum. That is a lot of gravel, isn't it? I'm not gonna check my height. I'm not gonna check my Y level. But I wonder how much longer it's gonna be till we reach Deep Slate. I think we're not even at sea level yet, though. I honestly think we're... Actually, we're probably at around sea level-ish at this point. But I do think we're still a little bit above sea level. So much... There's still a lot to go. There's still a lot to go before we can even think about reaching Deep Slate. Look at this random stone block in here. All of this andesite all around, and there's one block of stone. Why am I tired? I went to sleep at 7 and I woke up at 1 p.m, so I don't know why I'm tired. Gee, I wonder. Let's think about this mystery while this music is playing. Perfect music to figure out that mystery. To be fair, that would still be, like, what, 6 hours of sleep? Which is definitely less than recommended. But I feel like you've gone, like, judging by what you say about your sleep schedule, I believe you have probably been through worse. Yeah, exactly. Whereas for me, things are a little bit different. Honestly, I'm surprised that recently I've been waking up after, like, only, like, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm the kind of person who normally sleeps for, like, 10 hours a day. Yes, I am weird like that. Yes, I like to spend most of my time just being completely unconscious. Isn't that the best way to spend time? Being completely unconscious? Unaware of the world around you. But yeah, no, recently my sleep has actually been going down to a more reasonable amount. As I said, the healthy 8-ish hours that you're supposed to get. I'm not sure why. I am very uncertain as to the reason for that. Man, I can't wait to hear all this music again. And again, I do wonder, like in gameplay, I know I'm hearing it now, but I can't wait to hear it in actual gameplay again. And I really do wonder if they're gonna remaster the soundtrack or if they're gonna keep the music as it is. Either way, I'm excited. I'll either get to hear all this greatness again, or I'll get to hear this greatness again in an entirely new way. It's gonna be so fun when 2x2 drops, and I finally get around to playing it, which will take a while because I'm still only at 57 endings of Last Defense Academy. So there's a good chance that Danganronpa 2x2 drops and I can't play it because I'm still busy with the current game. Insane to think about, huh? Just speedrun 100 line? I can't though, I want to go for full completion and I don't want to miss anything. And it's hard to speedrun when I have to also actively voice the characters most of the time. Oh, but we do need to do the voicing. I think I just heard water. There's definitely water nearby. Please tell me that's just over there somewhere and I don't have to actually mine into a flooded cave. I think I said something similar last time. But if I mine a flooded cave, that's gonna make this so much more annoying. Speaking of, thank you for the hydrate. The biggest hydrate redeem I've ever done on stream, I think. Which, to be fair, is very much so necessary considering the weather. Again, it has started to cool down a little bit. But I still don't like warm temperatures. I much prefer the cold. Again, typical reasoning of when it's too hot, there's only so many layers you can take off before you're already naked. But when it's cold, you can always put on another layer. Also, if it's cold outside, my PC won't overheat as quickly. Multiple reasons to prefer the cold over the hot weather. It's winter, you're right. You wouldn't do it. You would do very well in would I? Also, you said something about AC. Imagine being lucky enough to have AC in the house. We don't do that here. So that's something. Same here. Well, there you have it. Oh, wait. Inventory full. Okay, very full, it seems. Okay, let's see. This goes out, this goes out. This and this is not a stack. Anything else in here that's not a full stack? The andesite, right. And the flint. Okay, but there's still a bit of space in there. You know, the summer heating in the winter, because it can go from -40 to +40. Damn. Well, we didn't quite hit 40 degrees over here, but we were approaching it. I think the highest we got was 38 degrees, so we were definitely approaching 40. And again, at least you have an AC. I would much prefer having an AC over having radiators. But no, for some reason the norm is, oh, you get heating. Yeah, you totally get heating installed wherever you live. But AC, nah, that's too much. Honestly, I don't care about heating. I would much rather have a place with AC but no heating options. Because again, if I am feeling cold, I just put on an extra layer. Last summer, I think we only hit 36. Well, there you go. Must be nice. But electricity bill? Yeah, I imagine electricity bill. That will hit. Portable AC, I got separately. My building is too old to have built-in AC. I see, I see. Maybe I should think about making some investments, but the thing is, I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth it, because I plan to move within the next few years anyway, so... Yeah, not worth making any investments right now. Andrea, do you have a game that'll force you to think constantly? I mean... Well, it won't force me to think constantly, but Danganronpa will force me to think, because it's a murder mystery game. And murder mystery means use brain and think. And I'm looking forward to using brain and thinking. I said want. I will get one. I don't need to want another one. I will get one and I will play that. Here's a puzzle game for you. Imagine it's something like Baba Is You, which I am familiar with, and oh my god, that's a brain twister. One Shot? Oh, I know, I'm familiar with One Shot. I can't say I've ever seen gameplay of it, but I am familiar with it, mostly because of Indie Cross. You know Indie Cross? I mean, of course I do. I've been in the FNF scene for a long time, so obviously I'm familiar with the FNF mod. And then when Moro went on to leave the FNF mod and make an animated show instead, I mean, obviously I was hyped about it. Looking forward to future episodes of Indie Cross. I am indeed. I am indeed. I've been around. But yeah, I do wonder where the animated show is gonna go. I heard, like, I'm not keeping track too much on development of the newest episode, but I heard that episode 3 will be a lot shorter than episode 2. Partially for Moro's sanity. Oh god, they're back. Even so, I'm still looking forward to it, and future episodes, obviously. Frickin' bats, blue burbs, whatever you want to call them. Where did the other one go? I still hear it. Oh, there it is. It went in the cave. Big sword to have more damage. Oh, it does. It's not enchanted, but it has 12 damage. Non-enchanted, 12 damage. That is insane. It also has insane reach. Like, I'm not sure, does it have 50% increased range? Well, I guess that says it. Plus 2.5 blocks, I imagine, is what that is. So yeah, increased attack range and 12 damage for an unenchanted sword that I can just get. Already? I just killed a bunch of you. You're already back? Who needs sleep? Plus, these phantoms, while annoying, aren't necessarily all bad. They do have one big advantage. They allow me to mine for longer. Because they drop experience when I kill them. And I have mending on my pickaxes. So if phantoms attack me, that means I get to spend longer in the mine before I have to go back and fix stuff. Yes. Yes, Kiseki. That you are. Yearning for the mines. Yes, we all yearn for the mines. Only the children? I mean, they have the strongest yearning, that is true. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Again? 2 more, huh? Got him. Didn't get the second one. First ore deposit of the stream, by the way. Progress. Oh, wait, we're full. And there we go. 3rd bag filled to the brim. Time for bag number 4. Honestly, I'm almost scared. Do you imagine? Imagine if we actually managed to fill all of the bags just by digging out one chunk of the world. That really that really goes to show. That really goes to show how many blocks there are in one chunk. Yellow bag. Hey, it's bag full. I'm glad Pokemon fixed that. The fact that your bag can get full. Indeed, now you can fit everything in your bag. 999 of any given item. Plus a fishing rod and a bike. If you're playing the Gen 3 games, even 2 bikes. It all fits in there very easily. Actually, how much is that? 2 bikes? What, 3 fishing rods, I think, right? 999 of every single item that exists? Damn, those bags are crazy. Was your dumbass decision to start mining a mountain at cloud level? Yes, I know. I am a bit silly like that. Affordable bike, 3 rods, and a bunch of other bulky items. And a 10-year-old can carry all that around easily. Man. Why is this music getting me so hyped for the Danganronpa 2 remake? It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Again, I'm gonna play the remaster of the original story, obviously, when it comes out, before I do the entirely new story. Because I want to see how different the remaster of the original story is. But man, I'm so excited for the new story. I'm so excited for the new story. It's gonna be amazing. Well, I hit it once, so it should drop experience when it dies, right? I mean, yeah, with Ash Ketchum, you can't be surprised. Did he not drop experience? Was it because he died too far away? Well, that's bullshit. But yeah, Ash Ketchum is pretty strong. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the anime, I know he held a bunch of very heavy Pokemon, but was it him who... Did he also hold a Cosmoem at some point? Because if he held a Cosmoem, then... Yeah, no, that's just broke. Yes? Well, there you have it. He was able to easily hold a Pokemon weighing 999 kilograms. Insane, that guy. But hey, that just goes to show, he got them gains. Oh look, we got some more stone down here. We should also take some inspiration from Ash, and by we, I mean you. Why? So I can carry more stuff? Also, hi Tormuse, how's it going? Still working on that hole? Yes, however, I did spend a big chunk of today's stream doing other stuff. Like the first hour, I spent working on more rooms for the Waifu Hotel. I got 3 rooms done today. And I also had one more waifu move into the hotel, so that's progress, I'd say. But yeah, then I decided the hole is calling. We live in the hole now. Also, I want to say this because it's basically already known that I intend, if it works, again, I have to do some tests first, but if everything works out and I do open my world up to have viewers join in and everything, I want to make some things very clear. Don't touch my hole. I mean, obviously there's gonna be the general no griefing policy, but I just figured while I'm talking about this, just in case my hole isn't finished by the time I open the world up. Because technically continuing someone's project doesn't count as griefing. Technically continuing someone's project doesn't count as griefing, but even so, I still want to make it clear that I don't want anyone touching my hole. Of codes holes without consent. I will not give any of the anyone here joining. Anyone will get not anyone. No, no consent. I am the only one who's allowed to make my hole any bigger. None of you get to expand my hole in any way, shape, or form. It is very important to me. Clip what? I totally didn't say anything that could be taken out of context or stuff. She got rid of that gag? Nope. We moved her in, but she still has the gag. But she has her own room, so that's nice. But yeah, no talking. She no speak. The only waifu we've obtained so far who doesn't have the ability to speak. You know, it takes some getting used to that, you know, the fact that I switched my diet around and everything in the game. Because normally I look at that hunger bar and I'm like, oh yeah, I could probably eat a steak right about now. But then I remember, no, I eat cheeseburgers now. They fill up way more than that. So I should wait until my hunger bar is way lower before I eat. If I ever feel bad that Asuka is being done an unfair disservice by having that gag in her mouth. I mean, she is also a bit dangerous, to be fair. She is a bit of a demon. Though she has shown some very, very serious restraint. Which, I'm not sure if the gag is really all that necessary. Considering the restraint she has shown. Especially because she could totally break it if she wanted to. So it's really unnecessary. Like even saying that it is necessary, it's not like it would really do anything because she can just break it anyway. Like, what's the point at that point? Danger doesn't come. I mean, I guess it's not so much the danger, it's more so the fact that keeping her mouth blocked is like there as a way to prevent her from consuming any blood. That's like the main thing. So that even if she does hurt someone, she wouldn't be able to consume their blood. Problem of that being, though, again, she could just break it at any point. It is really not that tough to break. Especially for a demon. Also, we found a new stone! First diorite since the whole started! We have found our first patch of diorite. You think we'll find granite too? Who knows? And there's the clip. I should have seen that one coming. Thank you, Bones. I might have to check that one out later. But yeah, I absolutely agree. It has to be uncomfortable to have your mouth blocked constantly like that. I also clipped it. Double clip. That shows how much of a clippable moment it was. Also, I think that those are the same worth, right? Yeah. Diorite and andesite have the same exact value in terms of EMC. Yet we have stacks upon stacks of andesite and barely any diorite. Look how much andesite there is everywhere. Like, the top layer is like a little bit of stone, right? You can see, oh yeah, there's stone at the top, and then at a certain point it shifts into andesite. And now it's just like mostly andesite and a few stone pockets. Reach so high. Ooh. Which execution theme is this? Is it the first one? I think it's the first execution? Maybe? I think it's the first execution. I'm curious now, let me check. Ah, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. I do think that's the first execution theme of Danganronpa 2. Could be wrong, though. They do sound very similar, after all. The most recognizable one is obviously the Chapter 5 execution theme. That one is so recognizable. I'm sure that'll come up at some point as well. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to convince me. I will play Deltarune. It'll just take a long time. Because so many other games are higher on my priority list. And because so many other games are higher on my priority list, that means I've decided I might as well save Deltarune until it's fully out. Because maybe at that point in time I will have had the time to work through the other games that are higher on my priority list. Playing NetHack game for the June NetHack tournament. Hour and a half left in the tournament, so it's a race against time to see if I can win my current run. I wish you the best of luck, however much luck you need for that. Really hope you'll be able to do it. I'm sure you can, though. I say that as if I know how long some of those runs take. My method is Hatsune Miku. Well, Hatsune Miku does do wonders in convincing people, I will say. Still. Nah. Okay, I think it's safe to say that we've reached sea level, right? Probably. I think it's safe to say I've reached sea level. Again, I will not open my my menu. I will not open the F3 menu to confirm which height I'm at. I will keep the guessing game going. But I assume sea level has been reached. Also, phantoms just spawned. Yep. I heard the spawn-in sound. Got him. Got him. There was another one, wasn't there? Probably stuck in a cave again. I'm approaching the end game, but I'm playing a variant of the game that has extra stuff added. Hoping the ending doesn't get dragged out too much. We'll see. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, I'm so glad that this gravel pocket is cutting off right at the chunk border. I don't want to deal with any more gravel than I need to. So glad it's being cut off at the chunk border. Oh. They're back. Wait, it's just one? Why is there a pattern of stone among the iron? Oh, you mean that stuff? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes there's just a little bit of stone in here. Like right here with the iron and like that little line over, and there's a stone pocket up there, and there's a single block of stone over here. It just mixes in sometimes, for some reason. Again, though, I am glad that the stuff is mostly andesite, because, again, for comparison, cobblestone, 1 EMC per block. Andesite, 16 EMC per block. Which means 4 blocks of andesite. 4 blocks are equivalent to a full stack of cobblestone. So I definitely picked a good area to mine. Definitely picked a very good area for this. Good area in a mountain at cloud level. I know. But again, the fact that I started so high up means the hole will be more impressive, right? Right? I mean, come on. If you're gonna dig a super massive hole, you might as well go all out. Supermassive black hole? Sadly not a supermassive black hole. Oh, it's midnight. I love how we can just, yeah, perfectly see the moon up there. Okay, goodbye. Also, the making of a volcano if you're digging out a mountain. I could see that. Would be an interesting volcano, to be fair. Because it does have that cave over here, which comes out all across the side of the mountain, too. Am I at eye level with this? Actually, yeah. I might... You know what, just judging by the height of the waypoints? I might still be a little bit... I might still be a little bit in the positives. Not quite at sea level yet. Shame. Then again... Maybe I am at sea level? Again, I have to be somewhere around sea level at this point. I have to be. All right. Some more ore. Yeah, my pickaxe durability is definitely going down a lot quicker this time than it did last stream. And the main reason for that is because we're no longer in range of the mob spawner or the cave. Which means we're not getting as much experience, which means I am not able to efficiently repair my pickaxe while digging. Bit of a shame. Oh well. Whatever, right? Once again, single piece of stone in here. Oh wait, there's more stone over here, never mind. But yeah, so far, we haven't found any granite yet. Is there anything else we should be expected to find in here eventually? So we found, obviously, regular stone, we found a dirt pocket, we found gravel, we found both diorite and andesite galore. We found a bunch of ores. We found, what is that, soapstone? We haven't found granite yet, and I think there's also the different stone types that Create added that we also haven't found yet. About your truest consistent dedication, I don't know if you have. What do you mean? Was everything? Oh, right, you did say that, right? The infinite content glitch, as you called it. Because your hopes of getting one, your self-proclaimed hopes of getting one, are basically zero. But I mean, you never know. Maybe it will happen. Maybe it will happen. As unlikely as it may be. But I assume you're similar to me as in the way that you don't really put yourself out there in the first place, which obviously makes it a lot harder to get a girlfriend. Yeah, no wonder I'm single and have no hopes of getting a girlfriend. I mean, if I don't put myself out there, how will I ever be expected to find one? I don't put myself out there, I don't use any dating apps. And then I complain about not having a significant other. Want a girlfriend to like cover a year's worth of videos? Ah, of course. Shakes my head. Yeah. I mean, again, but I feel like that's the case for a lot of people, right? A lot of people are like, oh my god, I don't have a girlfriend, and I feel like for most of them it's a case of, well, yeah, how do you expect to find one when you spend all your free time at home and don't ever go out to actually try to meet anyone? And on the one hand, I think, yeah, that's accurate. On the other hand, I think, ow, you really expect me to go out of my comfort zone for no reason. Not no reason. I mean, yes, I know, but how is an awkward guy like me supposed to be expected to go to any sort of social event? Well, I mean, I guess I did go to social events where I would be able to find like-minded people twice. I went to Gamescom once and I went to Comic-Con once. That was as out there as I put myself ever. And the time I went to Comic-Con, I actually even went in cosplay, because a friend of mine had a cosplay group and decided he wanted to drag me into it, even if only for that one time. So I decided, you know what, fine, I'll join you, even though I've never done shit like this before. And weirdly enough, that was actually one of the few times where any person of the opposite gender has ever approached me to grab a photo with me. It felt weird. Damn lucky. You may say that, but... well, maybe I was lucky. Haven't even been to Comic-Con. I mean, understandable. Again, I have only been that one time, and that was because a friend dragged me along. Mention shows you have it in you to put yourself out there. Maybe you could try something like that again. Maybe I could. Maybe I could, you're right. But it's hard. But to be fair, going to conventions like that would be beneficial for the sole reason that a lot of people you encounter there will likely have similar interests. So it would be the best spot to get to meet people who you could then interact with for an extended period of time. But I am very socially awkward. That's a big problem I have. I'm not gonna be the type to strike up conversations. No siree, not me. Though I guess at the very least, I need to go to a convention again at some point, just for the sole fact that that cosplay is not gonna sit around in my closet forever. Like, it would be a bit of a shame to wear it once and then never again. So just for that reason, I need to go to a convention again. You seem to be doing fine here. Well, that's different. Interactions online are always going to be different from actual in-person interactions. Right? You can't deny that. There's a distinct barrier between us here. But yes, I should view this as like... You make all these valid points. You make all these valid points. And here I am just trying to refute them like that's my job. To be fair, in my defense, the soundtrack that's currently playing makes everything I do all about refutations, I feel like. This is basically the no, that's wrong soundtrack. But no, I get it, I get it. There's some valid points being made about having to put yourself out there and how I should be able to do it, and how I have kind of done it before, and how I am kind of doing it with my streams as well. It still feels like a big step, honestly. Studied social interactions enough from my extroverted friend that I know that I now have a frame of reference for how people have fun social interactions. You know what? That's right. That's actually a good idea. I should just approach, you know, the friend who dragged me along for Comic-Con in the first place to join his cosplay group. Maybe I should ask him if he will drag me along more so I can observe him and observe how to have social interactions. How does one do it? Yes, Code. Genius. Take a notepad and pen and guitar. Fantastic idea. Just like, I'll just be like that. Okay, you do the social interaction thing, and I'll just stand to the side and observe, okay? This helped me a lot. Huh. I shall see if there is if an opportunity presents itself to accompany him again. Game of pretend until you can do it more naturally. What? What the hell just happened? Ali. I know what that means. There's a wandering trader up there. There's a wandering trader up there with no respect for his animals. That was so random. Okay, a wandering trader just spawned and was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna toss my own my own little lava. And there goes the other one. There goes the other one. You know what? I'm gonna check up on him and give him a piece of my mind. Dude, what the hell? You can't just kill all your animals. What the hell is a Pathfinder's Quill? Okay, you have my curiosity now. Can be used to find the biome inscribed in it. Trade for it from cartographers or wandering traders. What biome is inscribed on that thing? Can I check? Badlands. I mean, I could find that stuff just by exploring, but you know what? You did make me discover a new item, so thanks for that, I guess. Anyway, we're going down. No respect for the hole. I know, right? Hey, it's a guy in a hole. I don't think he saw. Let me just toss my llamas down there and get his attention. Maybe that is exactly why he did it. He wanted me to buy stuff from him, didn't know how to get my attention, so he was willing to sacrifice his own llamas. Insane. And when I didn't react to the first one immediately, he tossed the second one down as well. I mean, I'll take the leads. That's extra EMC. I mean, just 40, but still. Okay, I think I'll do one more layer after this, and then, assuming I don't get a bunch of XP from phantoms, I'll probably call the digging for today. We have made some decent progress. Not as much progress as last time, but last time we got so much experience that we had plenty of opportunities to fix our pick. Which, not so much luck today. Unless I dig into a cave, like, right now. Which I don't think I will. Random quiz. I'm not sure if I have an answer, but we'll see. Depends on what the quiz is. Take a guess how many planned anime I have on my watch list. I'm gonna say you're in the double digits, but I'm not sure how high. I'm gonna say... Oh, triple digits. Well, okay, that's way too much on your planned... That's way too much to have planned. Like, you'll never get through that list. You will never ever get through a list that massive. Well, I'm gonna say 140, leaning towards the higher end of that. Speaking of, like, I have a few anime on my... Just going by the stuff of the list of anime I've already watched, I keep being surprised when suddenly I'm like, oh damn, the new season of that is already halfway done and I haven't even noticed it's airing. Happened to me again recently. I just found out, like, yesterday, I think, that the new season of Iruma-kun is airing. And I'm like, damn, I remember watching that. Can't believe I didn't notice a new season came out. So, now I started watching the new season of that. Can't believe I completely missed the fact that a new season of Iruma-kun started airing. A shame, really, considering how much I like some of the characters. Mainly Clara. Clara's amazing. All the cool kids love Clara. And you can't tell me otherwise. Okay, let's put all of this away. And I want to check out that one area I saw on the map. This right here. I wonder if that's a mushroom mine or some kind of cave. I probably checked it already. But I'm curious, so I'll check it now. Is there a waystone down there? It is. Well, that's decently valuable, so I'll grab it. Don't mind me, skeleton. I'm just taking this and then I'm leaving. Sorry to bother you. Random glow lichen on the surface, okay. There was the cave thingy that I saw, the ravine. And more phantoms, huh? Screw it. Oh, I walked right past it. Yeah, that is like some kind of mushroom cave. Huh. Neat. Just gonna have a quick look. And that's a lot of andesite. We were close. 138. What? Oh, what? I was close. Oh. Time for dinner part 2. Part 1 was veggies and hummus. BRB. Alright, sorry, I only saw the message now. I'm sure you're probably not even here anymore. But I hope it's tasty. Okay. Wait. Okay, for a second I thought that was a mine shaft, just judging by how straight it was. You're a mimic, aren't you? You're not a mimic. Color me surprised. I don't want to open that chest right now. You want to know why? Because I will hopefully remember this chest is here, and I will come back to it when there's a blue moon while I'm working on the hole. Who knows when the next blue moon will appear, but I know now that I have to check that cave when it does appear. You do always have something to watch. That is true. That is true. By the way, I am glad that I discovered that Iruma-kun is airing a new season now. Because I discovered it basically right after. I discovered that it's airing a new season basically right after the last episode of Dr. Stone aired. So that went perfectly for me because I just finished one show and then I realized that another show I watched is currently airing more. Couldn't have gone much better, in all honesty. But yeah, I have some catching up to do on that one. Another upside, there's bigger chance someone can recommend me an anime and I'll say, oh yeah, that's on my watch list. At least you actually have the watch list. For a lot of people it's, oh, I'll add it to the list, and the list doesn't actually exist. You actually have a list. Which is rare. Very rare. Ooh, that looks like an interesting cave. I'll have a look at that too. I'll just put that away. Oh, the mushroom cave continues over here, too. Oh, that's fancy. This on my anime website that I actually bothered to make an account on? Well, I hope the website will stay up. You never know when websites randomly get taken down. Whoa. Oh, crap. Nope. No, you don't. Is that the thing I saw on the map? Yeah. Big hole. Nice stone formations. Spiders. Spiders. I wonder if I'll... Again, it all depends on whether or not I dig into another cave in the first place. But I do wonder if I'll partially dig into the spider and or mushroom cave at some point. There is a chance, a definite possibility. Ba-da-bow, ba-da-bow-bow-bow. Ba-da-dow. Okay. Maybe I should start putting some thought into 02's room now. We still have plenty of time left in the stream. Maybe that's what I should do now. Where in the red versus blue team are you? I can't say I'm too familiar with red versus blue. I know I should be ashamed. Okay, now let me think. How to approach a room for 02. Currently have it open like... You know what? Instead of looking up references for her, obviously it's gonna be referencing... If I look her up, it'll just show images of her. I have to look into... Darling in the Franks and hope I get some decent background images. Not really. And if I look for backgrounds, it'll probably be like wallpapers mostly, right? Yeah, of course, that's just gonna give me wallpapers instead of actual backgrounds from in the show. Why is it so annoying? I don't want to look for wallpapers. Why design it like the interiors of mechs? Not like I've seen. But it's on my watch list, of course it is. What if I look up 02 backstory? I mean, again, it shows images of her, but not so much images of the environment. And I want images of the environment. By the way, can we just talk about how adorable 02 as a child is? Like, child 02 is peak adorableness. Let's see. There we go. Some images of where they live. I mean, that's something to go off of, at least. Honestly? Very much so the opposite of the whole sci-fi setting you'd expect. It looks like those rooms have a lot of more antique kind of furniture in them. Or leaning towards that, almost. Huh. Yeah, maybe I could do, like, what Bone suggested, like a split. Make it, like, partially sci-fi and partially, like... Yeah, no, that could work. Let's go for concrete instead. Uh-huh. And then it's a bit yellowish. Hang on. Actually, yellow maybe leaning towards orange. No, more yellow, more yellow. Uh-huh. Maybe some glass? Back to rooms? Indeed, back to rooms. I'm trying to finally figure out how to approach 02's room, and I decided to maybe take a little bit of inspiration from what you said about having it, like, be split, where it's, like, partially sci-fi and partially not. Oh, I haven't actually seen it yet. Is it good? Some glass. Watched it twice. So how was it? How was it? Don't leave me hanging here. Go with pure white. I'll put the bed in like the more sci-fi area, so it's gonna be very white and sterile over there. Actually, anything else I have that I could put over there that would look interesting? Thanks for the lurk, Tormuse. Lock in. You better. Maybe a few redstone clocks? I'm not sure. Sure, I'll add some bookshelves. Let's see, what kind of bookshelves would fit in here? Just trying to get a good look at that. Maybe that actually works? Okay. Scroll up. I liked it a lot, and my first watch through was very different than my second, that's for sure. It's worth going to see it, definitely. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'm just always hesitant to go to theaters because I like watching stuff in the original language. And I know for a fact that if I go to a movie theater in Germany, surprise, surprise, they're most likely gonna be screening it with dubbed over in German, which is not what I'm interested in whatsoever. And I'm gonna grab a freight. I'm gonna try being a bit creative here, okay? Not sure how well that's gonna work. Oh, I know which execution theme this is! Oh, this is absolutely the Chapter 5 execution theme. Easily recognizable. Where do I have the trapdoors? That would actually work better, probably. Actually, let me grab some... Actually, I can leave spruce in there. There we go, spruce. Okay. Anything I can... Carpet, that's very red. Let's just work with what I have right now. See what I can do. Oh wait, there's one more thing I should probably grab just in case. Architect's cutter. Wait. Alright, let's just take that. And see what we can do here. Let's hope this idea works out as nicely as I think it might. Am I... why would you call me a tsundere? I do not understand. Okay. Oh, right, that. Yeah, let's not worry about that, shall we? Okay, so we do this. Get some bookshelves around. Oh. Okay, that's annoying. Gotta do it like this. Gotta put something on the bottom there. Like there. Not sure. Well, let's do the more sterile side for now. Actually, yeah, no, let's do that. So I'm gonna need... Oh, what else do we have here? Okay. Let's work with this for now. And I'm gonna need a glass divider. Surprised you can't fly with any of the mods. Oh, I can. I can fling myself, which is what I'm doing frequently. And I think it should be one further over, like right here. I mean, I could fly by turning myself into a flying creature. That still feels kind of cheap to me, though, you know? Which is why I rarely do it. Ooh, corners are a problem. Ooh, how do I solve the corner issue? The one problem of panels. You know what? I'll have to put something else in the corners. There's no way around that. Probably full blocks. Yep. You said concrete blocks, but I think I'll just do full blocks. That works. Gives it a more rounded off look as well. I like it, I don't hate it. Well, I'll take those responses, gladly. I'll get rid of this right now. This corner is better for the seating area now that I think about it. There we go. Need this again. Something along these lines, and then make some panels as well. To put like here. Maybe? I think I'll give up on making like a bigger clock or anything. I'll just do something like this. Maybe I'll actually keep it simple and not add too much in here. There is such a thing as, you know, over-decorating. I do feel like that room is a bit empty. You know what? Maybe I'll add some carpet in here. And then... Is there anything I could add in here that would help the look? Like, what if I added these? Not sure. Punching bag. Maybe up there? Okay, maybe not that fast. Third. Would be nice if I could see the number. Oh my god. 30. There. How does that look? Okay, and I'll do something like that here. I don't know. Adds a little bit more to the room, I think. I still feel like there's some other stuff I can do. Let me think about it. Definitely gonna bring some carpet for the reading area. Definitely gonna bring some carpet. What else? Gonna try these two, see which looks better. Yeah, let's grab some spruce cabinets. How do those work? Okay, they're also middle of a block, which is not what I want. Unless I gotta try something here. Can an item frame be in the same... no, because it goes through it. Yeah. If it weren't for this thing, maybe, but I still think it would break, right? probably would. Well, actually, does this break? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I have to find some kind of block this doesn't connect to. It shouldn't connect to trapdoors, right? Let me try. Damn it! I was so close to greatness, but it connects. Oh, that is actually a weird mechanic. Okay, so that doesn't work. Maybe one of these? Okay, that kind of works. Okay, let's grab some of this. Grab a few of these, playing it safe here with materials. Vertical slabs. Some slabs, maybe some full blocks, just playing it safe. And again, some stairs, just playing it safe. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can make like some kind of clock with this. Wish me luck. And then I will finally complete 02's room after all. Even though I tried like hell to avoid it today. And did 3 other rooms instead, and now we're back to it after all. Okay. See, I want to try orange because I feel like I keep overusing red carpet. But maybe I overuse red carpet because it just looks better generally. Because it does. I mean, pink carpet, not sure how well that would work with the yellow, but I think I'm happy for now. Okay, let's see if I can make some kind of clock here. Will take some setting up to do. That does kind of get in the way of the bookshelves now, doesn't it? But you get what I'm trying to do here. Yes, exactly. Like, that's the best I can do, I think. given the space and materials I have to work with right now. You know what? Could be worse. It's pretty good. We take those. And we still have access to the books, like there on the side and over here. You know what? I'll take this as a 02 room. So we have this side that is more inspired by the living areas of like the other like students and everything, where 02, you know, she's spending a lot of time with them and stuff. And so it's more inspired by that, like the everyday life situation. And then we have this side, which is a little bit more inspired by the sci-fi stuff and the fact that she's a little bit of a lab experiment. I think it blends the two things somewhat decently. Yeah. Okay. There we go. We did it! Can't wait for some of these people to move in. Nyako. Cloud, to remind ourselves, time is fleeting. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. It is a little bit more cramped coming into it, because you do have immediately something to your right as you come in, which is not really the case. Like normally there is a little bit of leeway, but it's fine. Still plenty of space. You have enough time. You can go over here and then boom, and then 02 spends all her time in here. Nah, it's fine. We did it. We got 4 rooms done today. Yeah, we definitely need to expand soon, because we now only have 3 more empty rooms. And after that, problem. So, yeah. I think it's time to work on the next expansion soon, which will add another 12 rooms. Yeah, next expansion, if we, like, continue down here, and we just, like, copy the same pattern that we have here, down a bit further, then that would add another 2 corridors with 6 rooms each. But the next corridor would be completely out of beacon range. The beacon is up here, in this little gray box, and the beacon barely reaches these rooms over here. Barely. So the next corridor will be completely out of beacon range. Which is a bit of a shame, but... whatever. Just use the main expansion. A genius, really. Expansion Pass, DLC. Yes, the DLC. We have done expansions before. Not for the hotel, because the hotel, from the beginning, we built it to be this big. But we have done many farm expansions, and as you can see, the farm area has definitely reached a sizable size. After all the expansions we've done on it. Like, this entire brown thing over here is just farming area. Who knows when I'll do the next farm expansion? Sizable size. Yes, I know I'm a genius. I know. Honestly, I'm not sure when we'll build the next, like, new area. Like, fully new. Like, the most recent area we've built is the Waifu Hotel and the adjacent restaurant. Who knows what the next entirely new area of my base will be when we finally get around to that. Also, another thing I want to do is I want to check advancements again to see what else we could be working on in the future. Like, obviously, the main advancements we're working towards right now are the WaifuCraft ones. Like, those are the main ones we're working on right now. Masochist Crusader. Bundle of Sunshine. With quotes such as... What is that? Look at all the P on the screen. You can never go wrong with tentacles. Those are certainly interesting statements, yes. Okay, but you can see how that line is relevant for Subnautica. What's that? Get every color of corundium cluster. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. The fact that even in the vanilla tab there are more achievements. I haven't checked in here in a while. Apply a rune to an enchanted item in an anvil. Overlevel an enchantment with ancient tomes. Mine deep slate instantly using efficiency 6 and haste 2. Throw a boomerang. Throw a flame rang. And get back while it's carrying an item on fire. Interesting stuff. Tame a foxhound. Could be interesting. A nether citadel. Also, how do I not have this? I definitely have entered a nether fortress before, and I'm pretty sure I got the achievement, yet it's not highlighted like I got it. In fact, the fact that I have Into Fire means I must have gotten... I have Spooky Scary Skeletons and Into Fire, which means I must have gotten this achievement. But it's not highlighted. This is so weird. What else would be worth getting? Toss an ender pearl to the tip of a line of myelite crystals to travel through them. Wait! Let me get this straight. There's blocks that you can make a line of, and if you toss an ender pearl at one end of the line, you teleport to the other end? Is that how that works? If so, that's interesting. Made it with 22 minutes to spare? Good thing you locked in. Happy to hear that. I mean, hey, you say cutting it close, but for some, all things considered, probably a good thing you managed to make it with time to spare. Ooh, maybe, you know what, maybe next time. Should next stream be about me familiarizing myself with Create? I am a bit nervous to approach this mod, but I have to familiarize myself with it at some point. I have to familiarize myself with Create at some point. Maybe next time I'll do that. Basic casing for your machines. Create some sheets in a mechanical press. Place and power an encased fan. Use an encased fan to process materials. Use an upright mechanical saw to process materials. Use a mechanical press and basin to create fewer items from more. Connect two shafts with a mechanical belt. Extract or insert items into a container using a funnel. Create some items by... Transport some items by chute. Combine ingredients in a mechanical mixer. Yeah, this is gonna be a confusing experience. It's going on all month. Oh, then it was really last minute. It was a month-long thing and you just now completed it. Well, you did it though, that's what matters. That is what matters. Oh yeah, Tormuse. Might as well. You know how I was talking about how I had no idea how to approach 02's room? I think you were there when I was talking about that, maybe. I've decided to do it after all. So, let me get in here. I decided to do an even split. Do like a more general like living area that is inspired by the way like all the people were. Yeah, and then we were talking about having a mix, exactly. So we have like this area. I really tried to make something resembling a grandfather clock here. Best of my ability isn't gonna get any better than this. And then you go over here into this more sterile environment. Slightly more sterile. I have it like split. Best I could do. Given my limited ability. I'll take what I can get. Still much happier with this room. Isn't that right, Nyako? Tile floor in the science area? I haven't really replaced the floor in any room. Like, the only way I replace floors is by basically adding carpet or similar stuff. So that would be me breaking the trend just for one room. I'm not sure if I would be doing, if I should be doing that. Because in that case, I have to open myself up to changing walls and ceilings and everything of any room. And in that case, I have to redo everything. And I can't exactly carpet this too well. Because carpet couldn't be placed around the corners here. So it would still show the wooden floor all the way around the edge, which would be a bit weird. I am sitting, yes, I'm totally not sinking into this thing. Still, there's plenty more rooms to build, and maybe in the future I can revisit some rooms I'm unhappy with. Because, again, as time proceeds, I will only obtain more blocks to work with. Because the mod selection is obviously gonna keep growing. You know what? I think I am actually gonna move in some more residents right now. Logs more mods, infinite possibilities, indeed. I kind of want to mostly do the waifus one at a time, but the thing is, there are certain waifus that don't give you an achievement for obtaining them. So how about I work on those? One, two, three. Then I need the potion. I will have to do them one at I should grab 2 more monster balls so I don't have to go one at a time. Okay, now we go. Might as well go to the hole. Oh, it's a blood moon. Are you kidding me? I came out here during a blood moon, of all things. Why did I pick now? Why did I pick now? The timing could not have been much worse. At least it's nighttime. Which is definitely something I need. Otherwise this wouldn't work. Okay. I'll try to find a spot where there's some monsters a bit more isolated, which is apparently impossible because of the stupid blood moon. They're everywhere. Oh, another waystone. Idea. Okay. I'll have to clean up a little bit. Wait, spiders can drop music discs too? I thought only creepers could do that. Huh. I mean, I'll take it. Okay. Whoa. How do I have zero experience with this. Maybe it's because I have something in my offhand? Empty hand? Does it only work if I'm a player? You know what? You're next. How do I... You know what? Just because I don't want you despawning. Get in there. I'll figure out how to properly obtain you in a second. For now, you're coming with me. Okay, now the thing I'm more scared of. Okay, I'll have to find a spawner. Is there a Pokemon catch sound? Yeah. I hope. I am a bit nervous to go down there, but there is a spider cave around here, if memory serves. And I do hope that that cave type has naturally spawning cave spiders. I mean, it would just make sense. Or that hole. That's a spider hole. I think that has cave spiders. Yes, the button mashing. I've never been this happy to see a spider hole. Pretty sure they spawn cave spiders in here. I hate those vile creatures. But I need one. Yep, those are cave spiders, alright. Now, how do I get them to come up here? Oh, there we go, got one. Ow. Yep, come out here, come out here. I want to do this out in the open. Ouch. That's whatever a spider hole does. Yes. Got one. Cricket song, huh? That's a new one. Well, anyway. No. You don't get to go back in the hole. You say goodbye to those cave spiders. You're coming with me. Okay. Now here's the thing. I have no idea how to tame these things. How tame, indeed. Like with most of the other stuff, I can consult the Book of Love. The Book of Love tells me how to tame all the standard waifus. But I have no clue about the mob waifus. And that is concerning. I guess I'll just have to experiment. Okay, let's put that upstairs. Because we have a new music disc. Insane. I didn't think we'd randomly obtain a new music disc today. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, let's think. What could they like? Apparently they don't immediately take the ring. Which is how I got how I got Herobrine. Cobweb, string. I don't know. It's just a guess at this point, it's just a theory. Okay, let's try this. Oh god. You want cobweb? You want cobweb? You want cobweb? Again, the ring doesn't work either, right? No? Oh god, that's weird with the shadow. You want string? Oh, whoa! Okay, 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 I think I found something. I think I found something. I think I found something. So that worked. So that worked, okay. He just wants to say hello. Well then, let's see if that also works. So do you? Oh yeah, she does. Now I do want to try. Oh dear god, can she climb? No, she cannot climb. A shame, a real shame. Well, they're gonna be fun to have around. I'm gonna put some stuff away real quick. You're gonna stay over there, right? Yeah. Never mind, hello. Okay, so we're gonna have a problem with the door, I just noticed. I shouldn't have thrown away the capsule yet. We're gonna have a slight problem with the doors, so I might have to use the capsule to get you into your rooms. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. I mean, they can teleport, but the odds of them teleporting into their rooms are rather low, I would say. They can move around the hotel freely, they just can't fit through the doors of their rooms. They can fit into the restaurant area and everything perfectly fine. It's just the doors that are gonna be a problem. Yeah, the hallways should also be fine, right? I mean, kind of, yeah. Hallways are fine. It's just the doors. A shame for them. They're gonna need help getting in and out of their rooms. That's the only problem they have. Okay, can you teleport in here? No. How about in here? No. Okay, fine, I'll help you out. You're first. Alright, welcome to your room. Oh god, the shadows down here. You can wander around your room as much as you wish. Alright, next one. Gonna help you out a bit. We're going in here. And I hope you enjoy your room. I do also like the fact that they have glowing eyes. God, the shadows on the floor are so weird. Okay. Still have to figure out how to tame this one. I mean, considering those two like string, I'm assuming ender pearls? I mean, logically speaking, right? If spiders like string, then surely this one will like ender pearls. Or eyes, that's also fair. I'll grab both, just in case. Also weird how the pearls only stack to 16, but the eyes stack to 64. Alright. Welcome on in. Like, lovely shades, just so I don't look you in the eyes, huh? What if I do, though? Oh, she turns away. Oh yeah, no, she definitely seems to like the pearls. Okay. That was weird. I threw it and gave one to her at the same time. Well, come with me. Minecraft, you didn't even do anything. I never do anything. Are you gonna... Oh. I mean, for her it makes sense that she would teleport. Obviously. Can I also just say she would look right at home here in front? Just chilling here at the counter. She would look right at home around here. Alright, come on. I'll show you your room. Receptionist. It would work. But, obviously, everyone's gotta have their rooms, so... You're gonna come in, or... Are you too big for the door? Oh my god, I think she's too tall. I think we have yet another person who can't fit through their doors. Even if I push her, right? Yep. Of course she's too tall! 9-to-5 job as your receptionist. There. And she immediately goes to bed. Okay, I won't disturb you then. Okay, 4 new residents today. 4 new residents and 4 new rooms constructed. Who would have thought we'd actually make progress today? Well then. Let's put away the... Actually, I'll just keep that in the back, just in case I need it. And then... I think we're once again good for today, right? Yeah. So, hey, last stream that we have had prepped over here. Starting with next stream, we'll actually have to start adding the signs again, because we're finally done adding Pam's HarvestCraft 2. Today, it is finished. And tomorrow, we'll add more. And I think stream 92 will be where we add essentials. Or essential, or whatever. Right? The multiplayer one. Because I have to add it early so I can actually run tests to see if it works by the time we reach stream 100. So yeah, just because for stream 92 I'm already adding the groundwork for multiplayer does not mean it'll immediately be open for everyone to join. But it will mean that everyone is free to already add me as a friend on Essential, so that you can easily join once the time arrives. You got an idea? Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that idea when we come to it. But yeah, I'm also curious how quickly we'll fill up these bags. Completely full, completely full, completely full, already progressing on that one. Again, we haven't reached Deep Slate level yet, there's a lot more to fill. Thankfully, we have a lot of extra bags. Thankfully, we do have a lot of extra bags. Huh, apparently that room over here is far enough away so that the Enderman waifu isn't actually displayed. Huh. So I guess I have to go against my answer for the question of the day. Imagine that. Ooh, by the way, I have a question as well for everyone. What other trophies do you think we could add in here? Like, obviously we already have all the trophies from the Twilight Forest. As well as these trophies from the Everbright and Everdawn. As well as the addition of the Ender Dragon. But I do wonder what else we could add in here trophy-wise. Just so we don't... And again, the walls also could add more... could also use more decorations eventually. I guess we'll see once we encounter, like, any important moment. You never know when another important moment hits us. We even have snow in here. You don't do anything, a shame. But yeah, I'll prep myself for the usual. The usual fishing. Reminder, this was the first room we built in the base. It's still not it's far from my best work, I will admit. But in all honesty, I think I've done worse as well. Like, for what will forever be the entrance hall to the base, I think it does its job still relatively well to this day. It's a grand hall, yeah, I mean, it is. I still wish I knew a way to prevent passive mob spawns. Oh dear god, do I want passive mob spawns to be preventable. Really wish I could. I don't know how. Yeah, the wall decorations will proceed eventually. It just depends on when I get good stuff for them. What are you doing all the way over here? You were pushed, weren't you? I'll push you back to the center. Alright, let me put that stuff away and then I'll get ready for fishing and then I'll call it. And I will begin the next poll on the Discord. Imagine that. Let's get from a Mori. But yeah, the next mod poll will start. Reminder, you can voice your opinions up until, hang on, let me just find my stuff there. Up until stream 95. At the end of stream 95, I will check the results of the poll, and whichever mod had the most votes will be added for stream 100. That's how we do things here. So poll will go up after the stream. On the Discord, you can vote for as many or as little mods as you want. It's totally fair to vote for multiple mods in the poll. But reminder, only one of them will get chosen. So make your opinions count. I shall assume the position. There we go. And now we'll have to look for someone who we can raid. By the way, funny thing about the fishing is I only remembered to do it before I started the stream. So I only did the AFK fishing like an hour before I went live. Alright. Save and quit. And quit. Alright, let's see who we can raid today. Say goodbye to the soundtrack, say hello to the raiding. You know what? Remember when Fornoshi raided us that one time and even came in with gift subs and everything? How about we return the favor again? Playing Wuthering Waves. Oh, the emotional feels. I heard about this. The Cyberpunk Edge Runners crossover. Oh, it's gonna hurt to see the Cyberpunk Edge Runners characters. Wuthering Waves, ew. I mean, hey. Can't say I'm too familiar with the game, so I can't say for sure how ew it would be. Might actually go to sleep? You probably should. You probably should get some sleep. Again, I will not go to sleep immediately because I gotta set up the poll on the Discord and stuff, but after that, I probably will go to sleep too. I already don't like it. Yeah. I didn't know that most of them would die while I was watching it. And it hurt like hell. Oh, it hurt like hell. You can imagine how much it hurts when you see your best girl suddenly perish. Best girl perishing is not fun. Never for anyone. Going to bed early tonight too? Fair, fair. Everyone get some sleep. I shall probably get some sleep too. I'll probably eat something after stream as well, but after that I'll slowly make myself ready for bed. Not gonna spend too much time awake. Best goes Rebecca. You are absolutely correct, Hiseki. 100% accurate. It's quite the experience. I can't wait for season 2, where they're gonna crush our hearts all over again. Hooray! But yeah, everyone, thanks for joining me today. I'll probably see some of you again on Friday or on Saturday. And I'll see if I can also, you know, schedule some more of the craft for next week. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's it for today. See you around and goodbye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, then your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? If you want to catch me live in the future, much like these people up here, these wonderful individuals, all you have to do for that is check the video description down below. I stream on Twitch every single Friday and Saturday, and sometimes other days of the week too, on a bit more of an irregular basis. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Who knows, maybe I'll see you around in the future. No pressure, of course. Until then, have a good one, and a good bye.